Nagbabalik po ang News at 1. Dako muna tayo sa Palasyo ng Malacanang para po sa mga mahalagang balita mula roon. At nakatutok po doon ang aming kasamang si Elena Luna live. Elena, magandang hapon.
Magandang hapon, Kirby. Humarap si Pangulong Aquino sa mahigit 700 na international at local business leaders, investors at bankers sa nagaganap ngayong investment forum sa bansa. Si Pangulong Aquino ang unang speaker sa forum na taon-taong ginaganap at binuo ng Euromoney at Department of Finance. Muling hinimok ni Pangulong Aquino ang mga investor sa bansa sa kanyang pagdalo sa 3rd Euromoney Philippines Investment Forum 2014 sa Soler Resort and Casino sa Parañaque. Sa kabila ng tumamang kalamidad sa bansa noong isang taon, sinabi ng Pangulo na nagtala pa rin ang Pilipinas ng 7.2% na GDP na isa sa pinakamabilis na paglago sa Asia. Hindi sa isa ng Pangulo ang mga nakuhang investment grade rating ng Pilipinas, pati na rin ang pag-akyat ng competitiveness rankings sa mga international groups sa loob ng isang taon.
The large-scale turnaround of the Philippine economy is gaining even greater momentum. The days when we were called the sick man of Asia are becoming a distant memory. Now we are seeing so many international organizations and publications expressing optimism about our future. And they have already referred to us as, I quote, Asia's bright spot and as the new, again I quote, new Asian tiger.
Sa tulong aniya ng mga ipinatutupad na reforma na bigyang kalinga ng gobyerno ang mga mamamayan kahit sa gitna ng matinding pagsubok. Hinarap ng mga Pilipino noong nagdaang taon ang kaguluhan sa Zamboanga, lindol sa Bohol at mga bagyong Santi at Yolanda. Para matulungan ang mga biktima, sinisikap ng gobyernong magkaroon ng mga estratehiya para muling buhay na ekonomiya at makalikha ng trabaho sa lalong madaling panahon. Ito aniya ang kampanyang Build Back Better.
Through our people's continued support and participation, and through the aid of our friends in the international community, we have been able to make progress in this regard and respond to our people's immediate needs. We are hopeful that moving forward, you will still be there to help us. The road ahead promises many challenges, but we are convinced that with the backing of our people and with the right partners in the private sector, we will prevail. We will complete the rehabilitation and improvement of the affected communities sooner rather than later. And all of you will see those areas brimming with more opportunity than ever before.
Kasabay ng pagbangon aniya ang patuloy na pagsulong sa mga industriya ng agrikultura, infrastruktura, turismo at manufacturing. Sinabi ng Pangulo na ang sektor na ito ang magbibigay ng pagkakataon para sa pagsapit ng taong 2015 na magiging demographic sweet spot ng Pilipinas kung saan malaking bahagi ng mga Pilipino ay aabot sa edad na makapagtatrabaho na.
We are also making sure that a chunk of our population hits working age, they will have the wherewithal to take advantage of the opportunities that arise. This is why, since we took office, we have increased the capacities of our Department of Education and our Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, increasing their budgets by 75% and 77% respectively. This ensures that when our children go to school, they will have suitably sized classrooms, tables, chairs, and materials to accompany them in their pursuit of knowledge, and that when they graduate, they will be properly equipped to take the jobs that are available. It also sends a resounding message to all potential investors. If you invest in the Philippines, human capital will be the least of your worries.
Nagsalita ang Pangulo sa harap ng 750 delegates na binubuo ng local at international business leaders, investors, bankers at policymakers. Ayon sa opisyal ng Investment Forum, sinasalamin nito ang lumalagong kumpiyansa sa Pilipinas. Sinabi ni Pangulong Aquino na katuwang ng pagtitiwalang ito ng mga negosyante ang pagtaas ng pagtingin sa at moralidad ng mga Pilipino dahil sa gobyerno tinutupad ang mga pangako. Ito aniya ang pamanang nais silang iwan sa mga Pilipino na malalampasan pa ang termino ng Administrasyong Aquino.
As our people continue to rewrite the story of the Philippines from the apathy of the past to the dynamism of the present, from our previous fumbles to the firm resolve that is propelling us towards a more promising future, I invite all of you to take a larger role here, to be present as our people pursue the permanence of our prosperity on the road to becoming an economy and a country greater than ever before. Opportunities abound, and I, along with my people, am excited to have you alongside us as we tread the path to our shared prosperity.
Ang tema ng speech ni Pangulong Aquino kanina ay binigyang diin ni Presidential Communications Office Secretary Herminio Coloma sa press briefing kanina. Kanina rin ay muling umapila ang palasyo ng pangunawa sa publiko sa maaaring traffic na idulot ng pagsimula ng konstruksyon ng Metro Manila Stage 3.
Speech this morning at the Euromoney Philippines Investment Forum, the President pointed out the significant increase in infrastructure spending from 304 billion pesos in 2013 to nearly 400 billion pesos in 2014. This underlines the administration's commitment to provide stronger foundations for sustainable economic development. To address the citizens' concerns arising from the start of construction of the Skyway 3 project and the NAIA Expressway project and other projects in Metro Manila, the MMDA and the DPWH have prepared traffic management plans including rerouting and road widening. Voluntary remedial measures such as community carpooling and company-initiated flexi-time and home office arrangements for affected employees can contribute in easing traffic congestion. We renew our call that we share in the burden of sacrifice and bear with the short-term inconvenience so we can reap the benefits of faster travel and productivity.
Samantala sa schedule naman ni Pangulong Aquino mula sa Investment Forum sa Parañaque City ay nakabalik na rin siya ng palasyo para sa 2 meeting. Ongoing ang meeting ng Pangulo kasama si Executive Secretary Paquito Ochoa Jr. at mga kinatawan ng Departments of Finance, Budget, Trade and Industry, pati na rin ang kinatawan ng NEDA. Mamaya namang 3:00 ng hapon ang meeting ni Pangulong Aquino kasama muli si E.S. Ochoa at ang Chief Presidential Legal Counsel. At yan ang ating balita mula dito sa Malacanang. Sa tulong ng RTVM, ako si Elena Luna para sa Telebisyon ng Bayan.
Maraming salamat sa iyo, Elena.